It was a bright, crisp morning when Mike stepped out of his mom's old sedan and looked up at the giant sun-faded sign that read, Natty-Fitness. The gym was legendary in their neighborhood, a place where stories of underdog triumphs and mind-blowing transformations were born. Mike's uncle, Tony, owned the gym, and today was Mike's first day there. "All right, champ," his mom said. "He'll take care of you." Mike nodded, nervously adjusting the strap on his backpack. He'd heard so much about this place, but being here felt different. It wasn't just a gym, it was a proving ground. He'd overheard his older cousins and their friends talk about Natty-Fitness, like it was some kind of sacred temple. As he walked through the front door, the sound of clanking weights, upbeat music, and faint chatter surrounded him. The smell of rubber mats and faint sweat hit him immediately. A giant mural covered one wall, featuring silhouettes of athletes performing all sorts of feats: lifting, running, jumping. On another wall hung framed photos of past champions who had trained there. Mike could have sworn he saw a few neighborhood legends in those pictures. "Mike?" boomed a familiar voice. Uncle Tony was a big man, not just in size but in personality. With his salt and pepper beard, tattoos running down his forearms, and a contagious grin, Tony looked every bit the seasoned trainer. He was standing behind the counter, wearing a Natty-Fitness hoodie and gym shorts. "You made it. Welcome to the jungle, kid." Tony walked around the counter and gave Mike a bear hug. "You ready to meet the crew?" Mike nodded, his heart racing. Tony led him past the front desk and into the gym floor, where the real action was happening. The first thing Mike noticed was the sheer variety of people. There were the big lifters, guys and girls who looked like they could bench press a car. Then there were the lean, wiry fighters, practicing kicks and punches in one corner. A group of runners was stretching near the treadmills, and on the far side, he spotted a group of gymnasts flipping effortlessly on mats. And then, of course, there were the beautiful girls. Mike caught himself staring a little too long at one in particular, a girl about his age who was doing pull-ups with perfect form. She noticed him and flashed a quick smile before returning to her workout. Mike's face went red. "Focus, kid," Tony teased, giving Mike a playful nudge. "That's Jess. She's been training here since she was 10. She'll outlift you and outrun you any day." "Good to know," Mike mumbled. Tony introduced Mike to some of the regulars. There was Big Ray, a retired strongman who now coached younger lifters. Ray gave Mike a handshake so firm it felt like his hand might fall off. Then there was Elena, a gymnastics coach with a sharp eye for technique, and Coach Malik, a former boxer who was now training a group of young fighters. Each of them welcomed Mike with a smile or a quick word of encouragement. After the introductions, Tony handed Mike a Natty-Fitness t-shirt. "Put this on and meet me at the bench press. Time to see what you're made of." Mike changed quickly in the locker room, trying not to look like a total newbie. When he came out, Tony was already setting up the barbell. Tony said, "We're gonna find your baseline. Don't worry about impressing anyone. Just focus on doing your best." Mike nodded, his palms sweaty as he gripped the barbell. He could feel eyes on him, not in a judgmental way, but out of curiosity. It felt like everyone in the gym had been the new kid at some point, and they all understood what he was feeling. Tony guided Mike through a warm-up set, correcting his form and offering tips. By the time they got to his max weight for the day, Mike felt a mix of exhaustion and pride. He wasn't lifting anything impressive, but he'd shown up and put in the effort. That was enough for now. After the workout, Tony clapped him on the back. "Not bad, kid. You've got potential, but remember, this is just the beginning. Consistency is what separates the legends from the wannabes." Mike smiled, feeling a little more at ease. As the day went on, he started to settle into the rhythm of the gym. He watched in awe as Big Ray coached a group of lifters, his booming voice offering both encouragement and tough love. He saw Coach Malik sparring with one of his fighters, their movements so fast and precise it looked like a choreographed dance. And he couldn't help but steal a few more glances at Jess, who was now deadlifting what looked like twice her body weight. By the time Mike's mom came to pick him up, he was tired but exhilarated. As he climbed into the car, he couldn't stop talking about everything he'd seen and done. His mom smiled, happy to see him so excited. "Sounds like you had a good day," she said. "The best," Mike replied, already looking forward to his next visit to Natty-Fitness.